Girls should stop getting BBLs and just start doing this stuff. Ugh. Just got a new haircut as well. Cheers. Welcome back, guys. We are back. And, hold on. Excuse me. We're at a new location, as you can see. Very, very nice. Not really, though. But kind of. It's better than nothing. As you can see, we just moved in to the new apartment. Like I said, senior year. Last year, baby. Last year to get it going. Last year to make some motion happen. Forgot a few things, though, while I was home. The first being a fitted sheet. So right now, here, let me get this out. We got headphones, sweatpants, and then we got, let's see if I can do this without messing this up. We got our sheet, our comforter, and then nothing under the comforter, unfortunately. Luckily, it's a little hot outside, so it's not that big of an issue, but that is on the agenda, getting a fitted sheet. But today, what we're going to do, I show you guys all of the highlights, but today is going to be a low light. Today is going to be just some real, honest transparency here. Kind of rehabbing a back injury right now. I want to make sure I do this the right way. I don't want to push it too hard because I've been doing that for the past 3 years and it has just been not working out. So what I'm going to show you today is the not so cool parts of my training. It's going to involve a lot of me on the mat. I do this every single day now. I do this on a mat in my room, okay? But we're still going to be a jackthlete. We're still going to get jacked, just in a different way, okay? We're still applying that same mentality to our rehab, to our cardio on the bike. I'll show you guys that later. But yeah, like I said, it's not all sunshines and rainbows. You're gonna get setbacks, you're gonna have things happen to you, but it's how you respond and how you react to those things. So, like I said, I'm gonna show you guys, honestly, these exercises you guys can do on your own as well, even if you're not injured. It will help with your core strength, core stability, and you'll just feel loose and ready to go. If you're an athlete, or even if you just wanna get jacked and athletic, working your core is one of the main key factors in that. Everything comes from your core stiffness, whether you're throwing a punch, whether you're shooting with a lacrosse stick, kicking a ball, right, running into someone. All of those things require good core strength and stability. So without further ado, I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna get the mat out, and yeah, it's gonna look kind of gay. It's gonna look really boring, but still gotta get it in. Still gotta be a jackthlete. Let's go. I'm just holding here for 10 seconds, 5 sets, or 5 reps. 4, 5. Make sure we're breathing here too. 1. That's 5. Other side. That's 1. Let's go. That's how you finish it. Got one more though. Bird dogs, one more. Hips and shoulders are square. Just going here, here, keeping our core stable. 1, 8, 9, 10. That's 5. Got it in. Let's go. Come on. Other side now. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 9, 10. Let's go. All right, next exercise we got banded glute bridges. If your low back hurts, either your hip flexors are probably very tight and weak, and also probably your glutes. So today, you'll see later, we're gonna strengthen our hip flexors and our hips, but we're also gonna strengthen our glutes as well. And this is a great way to do that. The band adds a little bit more difficulty because you have to keep those knees out. So a lot of like glute med work. And they might rub off some leg hair, but it's okay. No pain, no gain. I'm just gonna do 3 sets of 8 with a 3-second hold. Yeah, they look a little weird, but I think all PT kind of looks weird. Doesn't really matter though. The work is the work. Doesn't matter how it looks. Let's get into it. So up. 1, 3, 2, 3. Bang. Let's go. Take a little bit of a break, and we'll go for set 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, right in. Last set. Come on. 8. Now for our last exercise before we go into our lift, we have clamshells. Again, another weird freaking exercise, bro. All these exercises, like, I would never do these don't do these in front of girls. Don't do these. Do this in your room. Lock the door, because these things look weird as hell, dude. Yeah, dude, first week of college wasn't bad. Doing my nutrition minor, so in this one class with a bunch of like pre-med students learning biochemistry and stuff whenever I'm a finance major. Kind of interesting. I like it though. It's like 2 different sides of your brain getting worked, which is cool. Also too, it's gonna help me be a better coach at the end of the day. You know, I know knowledge is free, but at the same time, having a structured class around exercise physiology and macronutrient metabolism is always gonna be beneficial. Everyone's hating on the whole college grind thing, like just skip college, drop out, but at the end of the day, like, what? Knowledge is always a good investment, so I think that's kind of stupid. I mean, obviously, don't get a gender studies degree, because that's going to be useless. But if you're going, you know, want to be a doctor, want to get into finance, you want to be, you know, exercise science, of course, dude, go to school for that. I don't see the disadvantage of doing that. So, that being said, clamshells, basically just going to open up our hips like this. 2 sets of 12 on each side. Ouch. 4, 12. Man, these kill your glutes. Damn. Girls should stop getting BBLs and just start doing this stuff, to be honest. Oh. All right, last set. Come on. 11, 12. Get this off me. Golly. Ugh. All right, just got done with our rehab circuit. Now we are off to go get jacked in the weight room. We are doing a low back ability workout, and yeah, I'll meet you guys outside. All right, making a little bit of a pit stop here. Totally forgot that I had laundry in the dryer, so bear with me here. We're going to go get our laundry real quick. We'll fold it later. We'll definitely fold it later. There she is. All right. We are officially outside. As you can see, so like the gym is right there. I'm like a 30-second walk from the gym, which is insane. The only downside is that it is a student gym, so it's not like I can kind of just be whatever. It's still cool though. We'll probably go, I say like an hour. We'll go an hour in here, plus a half hour on the bike. Should be a great workout, even though we can't exactly do what we want to do. We'll still get it in regardless. Also too, you guys might be wondering why I have this on. Little backstory. My friend, he graduated, but what he would do was he would get jerseys from DH Gate, which is like a wholesaler website, and he would basically just buy a bunch of jerseys. So I ended up getting this one for free. And so yeah, it's a messy jersey, got the goat on for the workout. I'm honestly pretty hyped for this, so let's get after it. First thing on the menu, we have tib raises 2x25, really strengthening that tibialis anterior. If you have shin splints, this is also a great workout or warm up to do. Just pumping in some blood, warming up our ankles and our legs before we go into our split squats later. Coaching cues for this, make sure that your quads are flexed. The more you walk out, the harder it will be. The more you walk into the wall, the easier it will be. So you can kind of pick your own difficulty there. Next up, we have knee over toe calf raises. This is going to strengthen that soleus muscle and work that ankle mobility, because you are trying to really bend your knees as much as possible without having that heel come off the floor at the start. We're gonna do 2 by 25 of these, and then I kind of just like think of Michael Jackson, on your tiptoes, each different rep, making sure that each rep is crisp with high intent as well. After that, we're going into our step downs, Peterson step downs, whatever you want to call it. We're doing 2 by 15 on each side here. Now, a couple things with this: make sure that your knee isn't caving in on the leg that is up on the box, and just lightly tap your heel. You don't want to jam your heel into the ground as well. It's going to be hard if you do it with high intent. Okay, moving on to one of the main exercises here that we're trying to work on: knee over toe lunge isometrics. You can add weight to this or you don't, doesn't matter. You can just do body weight to start. I'm going for 1 minute on each side for 2 sets. And basically we're just really trying to strengthen our hip flexor in the lengthened position, as you can see, with that back leg that is down. Like I said, 2 on each side for 1 minute. After we do that, we're going into some more upper body stuff. So we're starting out with the dumbbell external rotation. Love these guys. I don't think your upper back gets worked enough, and especially with today's culture of people just hunched down on their phones. Opening up your back is and strengthening it in that position is a great idea. We're doing dumbbell external rotations, 2 by 12 on each side. Use a lightweight for this and just really focus on keeping that elbow touching your knee. After that, we have our trap 3 raise, working our trap 3 muscles. I like to first shrug up and then go out, as you can see in the video. I think it helps better with the activation. And you're going to find out that just with the light weight, you're going to get toasted with this. After that, we have dumbbell pullovers. Again, another great exercise to open up that upper back. And you're going to get some tricep work in here as well. So pick a weight, make sure that your hips are up as you go back, and then come up. You can hang out down there for a couple seconds and then come back up with that dumbbell pullover. Nothing much else to it. These are a great exercise. And now we have the back extension isometric hold. We are just going to purely have an isometric hold on this glute ham raise machine. If you have a Roman chair in your gym, use that as well. Just gonna hold here. We're not excessively going into lumbar extension. We're just gonna tuck our chin, hold here, neutral spine for as long as we can. I'm going for about 30 seconds here to 45 seconds. Obviously, if you can reach up to a minute, 2 minutes, even better. Or you can even start adding weight, which is great. After that, we have hip flexor kickouts here. So basically what we're doing is making sure that our hips are tall, back is neutral, coming up, kicking out as far as we can go and as high as we can go, holding there for 5 seconds, coming back down. So we're doing 5 on each side, 5-second holds, and 2 sets of this. Finally, for our last exercise, we have QL raises. I like to do these more on an angle, but there's not a back extension machine here, so we're just doing it on the glute ham machine, which is fine. But as you can see, we're doing 10 on each side, 2 sets here, really working our obliques and our QLs. I like to get a nice stretch at the bottom and then squeeze right there at the top, making sure that we're going through a full range of motion, but we're not going out of control and we're still keeping it nice and stable.
Let's go. Raw dog that. No headphones. Nothing. No music. All right, guys, we are done with our lift. Finally, at 30 minutes on the bike, absolutely sucked, but got it in. Now it's time for the relaxing part. Gonna eat some food and just chill out for the rest of the day. It's Labor Day right now, so I got a little bit of a break before things pick up this week.
All right, guys, this is a little while later. As you can see, I'm editing the video that you're watching right now. But yeah, that was it. I lifted, came back, ate some food, and I just want to reiterate this point that it's about the intent. It's about the intent of what you do these exercises with, not actually the exercise themselves. I know that might sound groundbreaking or that might just kind of confuse you, but it can't be more true. You guys, every rep has to be like the most important rep that you do that day. That's how you have to go into it. And even though I was on my floor doing core exercises and at the gym and I was doing mobility stuff, in my mind, I was still thinking that this is the most important rep that I'll do today. This is what matters, life or death. I know that sounds a little too extreme, but when you approach it like that, that's how you make the most progress. right? Don't confuse activity with progress. Just because you're in the gym doesn't mean you're actually getting better. It's about your intent. So with that, I'll let you guys go. Thank you for the like, the comment, the subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.